Assalamu alaikum viewers and welcome to the Core Issue International. And viewers, you know that there always remained a misconception between Islam and between Christianity. And Christians had lot of misconception and lot of the questions related to the Islams. They are always questioning and they are always questioning and opposing the credibility of the Islam. And in previous century, we had the renowned scholar Sheikh Ahmed deedat. Sheikh Ahmed deedat openly disparaged lot of misconceptions and lot of the fabrication of the Bible, and he had proved this that Bible is really the fabricated variant. It is not the actual Bible that Almighty has revealed on the prophet Moses. So with the passage of the time, this misconceptions then goes further and further, and Sheikh Ahmed deedat was very efficient to pick out all the mistakes of the Bibles, and he explained the mistakes of the Bible in comparisons with the Quran, and he has proved that the Bible is really the fabricated variant of the priests and the popes, and now today there are more than, I think, the 10,000 variants of the Bibles, and that's why these all variants of the Bibles came out every years in the market with the inclusion and exclusion of the different verses of the Bible. Sometimes they include the verse according to their choice, and in next variant they exclude this verse according to their choice. So Sheikh Ahmed deedat was really an intelligent man with lot of the potential and capacities to build the critical analysis just on the subject of the Bible and on different variants of the Bible, and including this, he has a lot of the knowledge of Quran, and he had a knowledge of the Quran, and he knew that how to interpret the Quran in its real context and its real meaning. That was something really more important when we considered the mutual study of the Christianity and the Muslim religion. So that's why, including a lot of the misconception that the Christians were presenting at that time, one after the other, they were presenting that Islam has this type of the misconception and that of that type of the misconception. And Sheikh Ahmed deedat was giving the clarification on a lot of the misconception in reference of the Quran, in reference of Sunnah, Hadith, and also in reference of the different variants of the Bibles. And we know that there are more than 10,000 variants of the Bibles, including the King James variant of the Bible. And as far as when we see the clash and discourse between the Muslim and Christians from historical perspective, and yet now there is a lot to go through from the result of crusade, and from 9/11 there is a lot to go through. But I am going to say that why there is always a clash between the Christianity and Muslim religion. When we go back in the history from the crusade, when the people crusade started, and Pope John Louis and Pope Alexander then openly gave a message to start the slaughter against the Muslim, just to save the crusades from the infiltrated missions and infiltrated intrigues of the Muslim against the cross. And that was something that smoldered the real hatred of the Christian against the Muslims. So as far as we know that the people crusade starts, and then the crusade of Edessa starts, and then Mr. Ayubi came, and then he openly then signed the mutual agreement with the Christians, and Muslims then started to live in a safe and comfort zone. And then Balfour Declaration came. That is something related to or depicting the different history of the Christian Muslims brotherhood. How it is the brotherhood, I'm going to clarify this in my next video, inshallah. So I'm just saying that Christian had a lot of the misconception. First, Christian said that the Jesus Christ, peace be upon him, as he is also our prophet, came in this world just to protect us of our evils, and and he dies. He died for the sin of humanity, sins of whole humanity, just to protect the humanity. And at the same time, they're claiming that their God is a justified type of the God. But if the God is just slaughtering his son just for the sake of the sins of the law, sake of the sins of the lot of the crimes and lot of the sins of the humanity, I think that he is not a justified God. Same is the statement given by the Sheikh Ahmed deedat in reference of the different variants and in reference of different stanzas from the Bible, where Jesus Christ is openly declaring that he is not God, and he will definitely. Jesus Christ died for the sins of the whole humanity. So the Jesus Christ died for the sin of the whole humanity, and Sheikh Ahmed Didat gave the example from the Bible where the Jesus Christ's best friend Lazarus died, and his sister came to Jesus and said, "Oh God, my brother had died. If you want, you can make him alive again." And in answer of this whole statement, Jesus said that if you are believing, if you have a belief in faith, you can see the glory of the God now and at this time. Actually, Jesus Christ always explained his every answer in form of examples, in form of his grandiloquence, in form of his eloquence that was really not understandable. And secondly, the Christian has the misconception that Jesus was crucified on the cross and he had already died. And then Sheikh Ahmed Didat quoted the example from the Surah Maryam, where Almighty is saying that he neither died nor crucified, but it was something that has made a vein in your eyes.